Hi, my name is Alex, and I'll be auditioning as Terezi for the Pester A Chum Youmacon panel. I'm going to start with the out-of-character question and then move into in-character. So, out of character, tell us why you'd be a great addition to Pester A Chums. Well, I've never been on the Cosplay Ask panel before, but I do have a Cosplay Ask blog, and I find that really fun, and I think it'd be even more exciting to do it live and having other cosplayers to interact with and the audience to interact with, and I just think it would be a really fun experience. So now going into in-character, enjoy this. What do I think of my best friend? Well, I've got two. Dave's my best friend and Carcat's my best friend, and they're both really big dweebs. They think they're really cool and they think they're hot shit, but you know what? They're really not. But I like them that way. I think they're funny and I love having them in my life. So the second question, I get to choose who I want to talk about, and I have a lot of feelings about this particular person, so I'm going to tell you what I think about Vriska. Because as you know, Vriska and I used to be really, really good friends, the best of friends. And then everything fell apart because Vriska is a huge bitch. And she did a lot of awful things, and I hated her for it. And when I was given the opportunity, I knew that it was for the best if I killed her. I didn't want to do it, but if it wasn't me, no one else would have. So, she was my best friend, and I still do think of her that way, but I had to kill her. She deserved it. And what am I doing in my free time lately? Well, you know, hanging around, trying not to fall. Yeah, pretty much that. And how do I feel about my Lucis? Well, that's kind of a hard question because I didn't really get to know her all that well. Everyone else got to interact with their Lucis on a daily basis, but mine was in her egg. We had that mental connection, but it just wasn't the same. I only got to know her for a short time after she hatched, and that was it. So I wish I had more time with her to form more of an opinion. And I guess now that I'm in the game, what do I think of it? Am I glad I played? Of course I'm glad. It was a great opportunity. I had so many great adventures with my friends, and I wouldn't give it up for the world. Even if we didn't win the game, I still got the opportunity to meet so many great people and do all these great things, and I'm really glad it happened. And that brings me into my next question. As a troll, what do I think of the humans? Well, I think they're really weird. I already said I like Dave, but humans as a whole, they're different. I don't really know how to feel about them. I kind of like them. I find them fascinating, but they're really strange. And what do I think about buckets? Do I really have to talk about that? I mean, buckets aren't funny. So I'm just gonna move along now onto the final question. Am I jealous of people who went God tier? Well, a little bit. I mean, I think my God tier powers are kind of lame, and my God tier itself is pretty lame. I mean, Seer of Mind? That's kind of dumb, but everyone else has really cool powers, like Fafurious. She can bring back the dead. That's so cool. I'm jealous because I wish I had powers like that. So yeah, I am jealous. I don't think it's fair at all. But I can't change it, so I guess I've just gotta accept it. And it looks like that's all the questions I have to answer, so I guess that's it. Bye! I don't want to be the one to do it, but you know, if it wasn't me, who? I had to do it, and I I still hate myself for having to kill my best friend, but I know it was for the best. It had to be done. So, yeah, I hate Vriska, and I kind of lost my train of thought. You know, I don't do something, I see the outcomes, but I don't even think that's what her powers do. Did I just mess all that up?
I have no idea what her powers do.
I totally broke character, but I'm not gonna stop this video again because this is like my 100th time. So I apologize. On to the next question. So, what do I think of my best friend? You know, I've got two. Three. What am I doing in my free time lately? Well, you know, hanging around. Yeah, pretty much that. I don't like that.